You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo. And that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org.
This is St. Pete Clearwater, home to Clearwater Beach, the #1 beach in the U.S. as chosen by travelers on TripAdvisor. It's not just white sand and Gulf breezes. Beach is an attitude. It's the vibe of whatever brings you joy. Experience the American tropics on Florida's Gulf Coast. Visit stpclearwater.com. Love the beach.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Long Center here in Clearwater, Florida for the 2018 Ioana Junior Pan American Championship men's gold medal final. Team USA in the white caps taking on Brazil in the dark. John Abdu and Greg Meskel here with you for the final match on the final day of 6 days of international water polo. And Team USA and Brazil vying for gold. Canada claiming the women's gold medal. These two met earlier in the week. A 10-10 draw, John. That has set the stage for what many expect to be a battle down to the wire.
Greg, I expect nothing less than a one-goal game either way. High intensity, physical play all the way through. Should be a fun one to watch.
And it's Team USA controlling things to start after they handle the opening sprint. USA advancing with a strong victory over Canada yesterday. That got them into this gold medal final. Brazil having their way with Argentina a day ago. Now working inside, and the defense coming from behind. And Brazil there for the takeaway. They'll get it back to their keeper, Alexander Mendez. And he'll push things ahead to get their first offensive possession started. Good look inside 2 meters. Ordinary called. And then they'll turn it over.
Smart play there from Tanner Police. Knew with the shot clock, good awareness of the shot clock, commits the foul and leaves right away. Gives the Brazilian player no choice but to dump the ball. Heads up move.
The officials in this one, Mr. Silva from Argentina, Ms. Pachau from Canada. We are underway, early moments here. Nice crowd on hand. A lot of the teams have stuck around to watch this one in addition to fans. From the outside, sailing it high there for Team USA, Giorgio Alessandria.
That was Nico Tierney.
Oh, excuse me. Yep.
Team USA trying to work around Garazan at center, not doing a great job of finding him. He's got his back to the goal. He's open. As you see, Brazil with a turnover, throwing it out of bounds. But they've got to work harder with ball fakes to get the ball to that center position cleanly.
Kent Emden in the cage for head coach Trent Calder. Now Team USA pushing ahead. Here's Minsterman. And he turns it over as well. So a little back and forth here. Team settling in this one. And some turnovers to start.
And again, ground rule water polo. If you're looking for the call, you're not going to get it. Ian Minsterman looking for the call, waiting for the official to do something instead of picking it up, attacking forward, and defining his own destiny.
Brazil back on the attack. From the outside, Emden there. He played a huge game in the win over Canada, including a penalty shot stop. And comes up with the denial here.
I think the first goal of this game, Greg, is going to be really important. A lot of swimming already in this first quarter. Going to tire the teams out. Doesn't bode well for either team, as they're expending a lot of energy right now.
Working inside on the backhand, and there's that first goal you talked about. Andy Rogers.
I tell you what, I knew the first goal of the game was going to be important, but I did not think that's how it was going to come. Andy Rogers inside water, stops attacking inside, turns his back to the basket, and decides to go for the backhand. Not the highest percentage look, but a very athletic play there from Andy Rogers to put it away. This gives both teams an opportunity to get some subs in and get moving right here at the start of the game.
And we talk about it all the time in these championship sort of matches. There's always those nerves. You have to kind of settle into it over the first couple of minutes, and then you can kind of get into what you like to do normally.
Right. And that's tough, and especially for we've been talking about this all week, right? We're talking about all the athletes here. See, and again, another nice save from Ken Emden. These are young athletes who are trying to prepare for the next level. So some of them, this might be their first international competition.
And a first international gold medal match. The exclusion here goes against Brazil. Stilett heading off, 6-on-5 here to Team USA. They work it around the perimeter now. Patience on the attack. Minsterman comes near side. Here's Painter. Sides coming even now, advantage over. Bad pass there, and Brazil stepping right in. Galvane. And it'll stay with Brazil, so Team USA gets nothing on that first 6-on-5 try.
Yeah, not a well-executed 6-on-5 for Team USA. More could definitely have been done to attack with the ball. We talked about this in the previous games, Greg. This idea of patience and setting up doesn't always pay off in that. And now Jackson Painter turns the ball over one end, kicked out on the other. 6-on-5 Brazil. That's
a rough sequence there for Painter, and now a power play here to Brazil. Substitution coming off the USA bench. Shot clock to 8, sides coming even. Center cage, here's a look, and that's high at the cage, but a tip. And Emden got a fingertip on that one. It'll stay with Brazil, back to even strength.
Emden with a third save already, active in the cage.
You have to imagine his confidence is growing day by day as he's picked up some big blocks throughout the week.
No doubt, Greg. Good work inside from the Brazilian center. Pushing back, making space, drawing the U.S. into a have-to-play zone here.
Ball near side. Shot clock winding down. 5 seconds left. Ordinary called from distance, and that was field blocked before it ever got near Emden. That was a long distance try regardless.
That's Rafael Vergara with the shot. Leading scorer so far in the tournament by a mile. Scored a lot of goals for Brazil this week. Great shooter, but those are the types of shots you want to see him take, right? Far away from the goal, under heavy pressure.
On the other end, Team USA. Police thought about putting it up. Instead, they work it around. Good spin, but that cross cage attempt off the mark, and Brazil will handle with 2:45 to play in the first.
But that's what you like to see, Greg, right? We talked about not looking for the call. Ian Richardson the first time looked for the call. This time makes the move, tries to go to the goal, just misses. Good save from the Brazilian keeper, who's had a great week as well, Alexandre Mendes.
Pessin. Zakare now top of the perimeter. Quick release, a wild attempt there from Vergara, and as you said, those are the shots Team USA wants him to be taking.
Go for it. He can have that all day if you're the opposing coach, right? Under heavy pressure, far away from the goal. You see a long outlet from Emden. Ill-advised.
Easy takeaway there for Mendes.
See, now both teams just not really getting into a rhythm, right? Both teams doing things they shouldn't be doing. Bad shots from Vergara, bad pass from Emden, and this is how you pay.
On the other end, and Brazil has tied this at 1, and a big splash of the water from Marcos Pires.
Pires flexing after this shot. One-on-one with Emden. Goes right over his right shoulder into the goal. And showing his strength off. Good look at that bicep there, Greg.
Little Instagram straight flexing.
Yep.
1:53 left in the first, and we're tied at 1.
Team USA has no one to blame but themselves for that goal, right? Anytime the goalie turns the ball over, you're going to pay. Right? That's the worst place to turn the ball over from. If no one knows where it's coming, you're going to give up a transition the other way, and a textbook scenario there where Emden's got to take care of the ball.
Inside, keeper out. Can they hang on? They can't. The Brazil defense charges in, led by the keeper, Mendes. And that forced the turnover.
Good swarming defense from Brazil. Got on the ball right away. And now Ike Love has to trail in transition.
Emden makes up for it with the block, but a rebound by Brazil. They'll have a second crack at it here on offense. Good hustle from Zwicker. A little more than a minute to go, first quarter. No look entry, and Team USA reads it. Tierney there for the steal. USA pushing ahead. No look, trying to go backdoor. And they'll say inside 2 meters is the call. And now the ball's going to come out here. And we have, the goalie has been sent out from this match. That is a huge loss early. Alexandre Mendes has been rolled from this one. And now a yellow card to head coach Batista. So that is going to force the backup keeper, Mateus Pereira, into action. And now we'll get a timeout. That is a big turn of events here, John, early.
So is that a red card on the keeper?
From our vantage point, as we got to look at the referee, you can see Mendes has taken his cap off, and he is on the far end of the pool now.
Yeah.
Referee made the motion, the rolled motion, and pointed off the pool deck.
Yeah.
And then, no surprise, Coach Batista not happy with that call. He was given a yellow card.
So something there, when you feel rolled from the game, there's got to be either a punch, right, or some excess level of physicality to cause that. And that's a loss. That's a big loss for Brazil. Mendes, arguably one of the best goalkeepers here, if not one of the top two. It We'll see now, coming in for Brazil will be Mateus Pereira. And as we've seen before, Greg, the backup keeper can sometimes bring a lot of energy.
It's true. Can be something that the team rallies around. And we're going to try and see if we can get a second look, John, on what went down there to cause that.
That'd be helpful. Sometimes things happen fast in our sport, and you don't get another look.
And a save early. Pereira comes on, makes the stop, and gives the ball a kiss, and then a timeout is called by Brazil.
You never know how this is going to play out. In some strange way, this could play into Brazil's favor, right? Because USA did not take advantage of the opportunity, right? They don't get the goal here. And then you get a keeper now who's going to be super excited. We see what happens.
So this looks to be maybe after whatever went on as the ball came out. We'll try and see if we can go back a little bit behind that. See the Colombia team, the Puerto Rico teams. All right, second look here.
Yeah. So that was the call on Ferreira. Or they called inside the 2, right? They called inside the 2. Oh, he pulled his cap back.
Oh, grabbed him by the cap and dragged him backwards.
Yes.
Yeah, that was all the officials needed to see.
Yeah, done. Instead of grabbing the ball, grabs the player on the back of the cap, pulls him away, right? Easy call to make from the official, right? Done for the game, and well deserved, right? Out of the context of the play of the game, so.
Yeah, to pull that move.
Yeah.
In plain view.
Just unnecessary.
Yeah.
Right.
10 seconds left here in the first, so Brazil with their backup keeper going high there on the attempt. Emden now trying to make something happen here. They've got help on the weak side. Rogers, 1 second left, gets it off. Save made off the bench and making stops. Mateus Pereira, and it's a 1-1 game after one in this gold medal final. Fireworks to start here in Clearwater. We'll take a timeout and return with the second. You're watching live on USA Water Polo TV. You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org.
This is St. Pete Clearwater, home to Clearwater Beach, the #1 beach in the U.S. as chosen by travelers on TripAdvisor. It's not just white sand and Gulf breezes. Beach is an attitude. It's the vibe of whatever brings you joy. Experience the American tropics on Florida's Gulf Coast. Visit stpclearwater.com. Love the beach.
Second quarter underway, opening sprint, fought for and won by Brazil. This is the gold medal final in the UANA Junior Pan American Championship men's competition. Team USA taking on Team Brazil. John Abdu and Greg Meskel here with you from the Long Center in Clearwater. Stilett. And they'll wave that off on the restart, and Emden will have it back. He made the stop anyway.
Yeah. again, you're watching young athletes here, and sometimes you see older athletes doing the same thing, right? Just not being aware of the situation around them. But still drew the foul, wasn't live, shot the ball anyway. Would have been a turnover regardless.
Now Team USA on the attack. Here's Rogers, has the lone goal for the United States thus far. Shot clock to 5. He'll take a look. He'll go lob. That's over the cage. In transition and exclusion. That will go against Team USA. Looks to be on Garrett Zahn. And a power play now for Brazil. Opening moment and minute of the second quarter. Trouble here. Brazil moving in. Has the look and a field block. Tierney snuffing that one out.
Nico Tierney, that's a big field block in a really close range situation. High percentage look for Brazil. See if Team USA can start capitalizing on some of these opportunities.
Off the bar on the step out and attempt there from Painter.
Worst thing Team USA can do right now is not shoot on cage. They have a new keeper, just had to get thrown in the game, and they're not even making him save the ball right now. Right? They're feeding it right to him. Put the ball in cage, make him work a little early on. And again, some missed opportunities here for Team USA.
And then a laser from the outside. Marcos Pyers, and he continues to be flexing. A 2-1 lead.
Pyers gets his second goal of the game. Both goals for Brazil come from his arm. Again, this is going to come down to these opportunities. Both teams playing with a lot of passion, but you got to put the ball in the cage. And it's been a long time for USA now to go scoreless in this game. They got to break the lid open.
This was a 10-10 draw early in this tournament. Team USA battling back to forge that tie. Off the ordinary. They answer here. Tanner Police were tied at 2.
You hear the USA chants in the back there for Tanner Police. Draws the foul at 5 meters. Takes the direct shot. Look at him rise up on his legs and a laser right through the field block. Right into the back of the cage. No bicep flexing there for Tanner Police.
A long way from the cage here. As Team USA with that pressure defense, forcing a turnover. Oh, so close. It'll be an ordinary. Police was ready to go off to the races in the meantime inside, and now there's a tip away and a steal, and Painter comes up with it.
Yeah, difficult for Brazil to get the call at 2 meters, seeing it was almost a clear steal the other way with the ball as Police jumped on it. But
Brazil almost picking the pocket there on the perimeter, and now they do. That's Stillett coming up with it. Rogers not going to let him go easily. Pressure in the backcourt. And we suspected a physical game. We've seen some physicality already. We have a feeling there'll be more as we continue on in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. This is going to be a physical game. Both teams playing hard. Both teams going to put some physicality into this. And watch that battle at 2 meters with Tierney defending.
Entry in, Whitecaps converging, and a steal. Tierney there guarding, able to get it back to Emden.
And that's Galvin, number 12 for Brazil, the center, really doing a good job of pushing the USA defenders into the back of the goal.
The ball's coming out here. Could be double exclusion time.
Is it? Oh, but Jackson Painter busted open there. Some blood.
He is. So number 8, Jackson Painter, will have to come out. Alex Sotadze will come on to replace him. And that a rule, referees see blood players coming out.
Yeah.
And the trainer will tend to Painter on the side. In the meantime, they go inside. That's Zahn looking to spin, wheeling inside. And he'll draw an exclusion. 6-on-5 for Team USA. The exclusion goes on Chapini of Brazil. Advantage ending. And the cross cage look is off the mark. We stay even at 2, under 4 to play first half.
Another missed opportunity for Team USA, but what a turn from Garrett Zahn to draw that exclusion. Kind of the double move, gets it, steps out, turns inside to draw the exclusion. Brazil now in transition with a little bit of space.
And some movement here, near side, along the 2-meter line, off the near side post. And deflected out.
It's another save for Emden.
Yeah, I got a piece of that one. You talked about that battle of 2 meters, John Tierney now. And Galvin. Brazil from the outside, a field block there. Rogers takes it down.
Good field block there from Rogers. And Galvin, the center for Brazil, battling with Tierney now, chasing. 6-on-5 counterattack for Team USA.
Here's Tierney moving in. He'll deal off. Shot clock to 5. 2:45 left first half. 2 on the timer, loaded up, and not much there as it went high in the cage.
Talked about this earlier in the week, Greg. Sometimes players fall in love with that lob, especially when it goes in early, and USA had a couple of those last night. And you know, that's a great opportunity to shoot the ball high, cross cage, try to get a tip out, get a new possession. That would be the smart, conservative thing to do there. Oh.
Offensive, Galvin and Tierney. And the ball back to Team USA. Emden always has eyes for the long outlet if you can throw it. Whistle again. Exclusion. We'll go against Brazil, and Team USA can't cash in. That's off the bar. Rebound, though, controlled. Rogers has it after the exclusion, still on the 6-on-5. Pyers, the excluded party. Off the post. Will they get a third crack at it? And they won't. Zahn had his hat ripped off. It'll be back to Brazil.
Wow. Quite the no call from the official there. You see the rebound come up, and the Brazilian player jumps on Garrett Zahn, 2 hands, takes him underwater. Again, the physicality is only going to grow in this game with the fewer whistles that are blown.
And it's been a pretty brisk pace here. We're under 90 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock, the lob, Emden, the left-hand pull down. And Trent Calder will call for time. A lot of end-to-end action here with not much of a stoppage. They'll get a chance to catch their breath here with 1:12 to play in the first half.
Smart timeout from Coach Calder. I mean, again, you know, anytime you see it that much back and forth, you know, back and forth, you know, the guys in the pool are exhausted, right? This is not an easy sport to play. And on top of that, you see punches thrown, guys going underwater. A lot of that adds to the exhaustion. And high-intensity game, Greg. 1:12 here left in the first half.
And high stakes, gold medal on the line. Both these teams have already qualified for next year's Junior World Championship, but now trying to leave here with the ultimate prize, the gold medal. Medal ceremony coming up for men's and women's competition following the conclusion of this game. .112 left, first half, 2-2 game. Brazil and Team USA. USA looking for some movement. Brazil looking for the steal. And stepping in front, forcing that turnover. Nicely done from Pessin. And the Brazilians now on the move, under a minute to go, first half. Ordinary called as 3 Whitecaps show up. Here's a chance. A bobble and just taken away. And Brazil looking for some interference there after the ordinary. Looked like Vergara just lost the handle a bit.
Yeah, looks like he did.
On the counter now, the other way. Alessandria, here's Satadze near side. Love looking to create some space inside. Shot clock to 5. The low skip controlled there. It's back to Brazil on the stop by Pereira. And then it'll turn over a contra on Brazil in transition right back to Team USA with 19 seconds left.
Yeah.
Here in the first half, shot clock is off.
Big possession here.
Five seconds left. Low skip, and it's tipped out. Pereira getting another hand on that one. He's played well since forced into emergency action here. Now 1 second left here. It'll be tough for Team USA to get a good look on the cage with just 1 second left. And that's all in a fast-paced, physical first half in this gold medal match. It's all even, 2-2, Brazil and Team USA. We take a timeout and return with the third. You're watching live from Clearwater, Florida on USA Water Polo TV.
This is St. Pete Clearwater, home to Clearwater Beach, the #1 beach in the U.S. as chosen by travelers on TripAdvisor. It's not just white sand and Gulf breezes. Beach is an attitude. It's the vibe of whatever brings you joy. Experience the American tropics on Florida's Gulf Coast. Visit stpclearwater.com. Love the beach. This is St. Pete Clearwater, home to 35 miles of white sand bliss. But it's more than emerald surf and Gulf breezes. The beach is an attitude. It's the vibe of life, nature, art, music, or whatever brings you joy. Experience the American tropics on Florida's Gulf Coast in St. Pete Clearwater. Love the beach.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with splash ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org.
This is St. Pete Clearwater, home to Clearwater Beach, the #1 beach in the U.S. as chosen by travelers on TripAdvisor. It's not just white sand and Gulf breezes. Beach is an attitude. It's the vibe of whatever brings you joy. Experience the American tropics on Florida's Gulf Coast. Visit stpclearwater.com. Love the beach.
Third quarter action underway here in the gold medal match of the UANA Junior Pan American Championship final. Brazil and Team USA all even at 2 goals after 2 quarters. John Abdu and Greg Meskel here with you from the Long Center in Clearwater. And if you're just joining us, Brazil's starting keeper, Alexander Mendes, he was rolled from this game in the first quarter. Mateus Pereira has come on, done a nice job. And the ball turns over now. It's Brazil in the dark caps, Team USA in the white. Long outlet here. Brazil was delaying their own counter there for a moment, get it back to the keeper, and now they can progress. Emden tried to range right, and Brazil and Pessin put that one away for a 3-2 lead.
Pessin saw the opening and drills it. Take a look here. Emden too far over to the opposite side. Pessin sees the space, puts it away into the low corner. We've talked about it all the time. First goal of the third quarter, first few minutes of the third quarter, so crucial to establish the momentum in the second half.
Shot clock winding down for Team USA. So Tadze, and a stop there for Pereira. Center cage controlled that one.
Again, I said this already. You got a backup keeper in here. Team USA needs to put the ball in cage. Make him make difficult saves. Put him in a position of pressure. Now that he's back in, not putting the ball where it needs to be.
Entry inside. Triple team coming, and the United States is there. Ethan Parrish coming over for the steal. Emden will push this one ahead to Parrish. Here's Makoto Kenny. He lost his cap. So Tadze now moving in. Tries to thread it inside to Love, and a steal for Brazil. Byers coming over.
It's not a good entry pass. Didn't get the ball in the hand, didn't get the ball on the right shoulder of the center.
Now working inside, and a penalty. Nice look inside by Brazil. Found Fishman on the move. He took Alessandria with him and draws the penalty. And Vergara will get a chance here to give Brazil a 2-goal lead.
Vergara, the obvious choice to shoot the penalty for Brazil. Good swim, good use of space by Brazil to counter off of the turnover to draw the penalty.
In the meantime, Makoto Kenny will track down his cap, and here's Vergara now with an opportunity. Everybody will get lined up. And Vergara will get his chance. They'll back Emden up. And he puts it away. Vergara hits. A 2-goal lead for Brazil, now 4-2.
The great goal scorer in the tournament, Vergara. See how he rises up on his legs, off arm out, beautiful release. Puts it away. 2-goal lead now for Brazil. 5:45 left here in the third. And again, Team USA really doing an okay job on defense. Not doing a great job, but they're doing enough. Just not playing very good offense right now. Not putting the ball in the cage, not putting it on cage, right, and not finding their centers well, not breaking the zone well. So let's see if they can start making some adjustments here in the half court.
Scored 10 goals the last meeting against Brazil, put up 12 yesterday in the win over Canada. A no-look attempt here off the head of Vergara. He hangs on to it. And to your point on offense, now committing turnovers as well. Here's a long outlet. Zwicker, he goes weak side. Easy exclusion call. That's on Kenny, and now a timeout by Brazil.
And just bad offense is going to lead to you chasing on defense. So you consistently turn the ball over, take bad shots, make bad passes on offense. In a 30-meter pool at this level of play, you're going to be giving up counterattacks. And so Team USA has got to do a better job of controlling the game in the half court on offense, or they're going to continue to be countered like this. Last counter resulted in a penalty, and now this one, an exclusion. They're chasing, and that's not going to put them in a good spot.
We'll look here at the USA huddle. Coach Trent Calder there on the left of your screen. And to your point, you're chasing, you're trying to catch up, then you're giving exclusions. In open water like that, an easy call for the official to make.
Right.
Brazil with a full head of steam and then suddenly pulled from behind.
Yeah, these aren't difficult calls for the official to make. Easy penalty call, easy exclusion call.
Under 5 to play, third quarter. 4-2 the lead for Brazil. Going for more here on the 6-on-5. Vergara rips it, and a big splash. He's got another, and is heating up now as Brazil has gone ahead 5-2, 3 unanswered.
But look at the space he gets, right? Because of the player advantage, for center wide open, not an arm in front of him. And if you give him that much space, as talented as he is, he's going to put it away. Big time shot there from Vergara. 3-goal lead now for Brazil. It was 2-2 at half. The last 3.5 minutes, all Brazil.
Kenny gets one back for Team USA. Big score for Makoto Kenny. So they come right back, and you talked about the offense, John. They went quick, and it was effective.
Well, they actually attacked with some confidence there. Team USA off a set piece, off the line play. You see Tazase on the drive, draws the defender over, and that just leaves Kenny wide open across pool. Beautiful pass from Rogers. And USA needed that goal to keep in this game. 5-3, that's manageable. You're in a manageable situation. But 6-2, right, giving up the next one would have been tough. So see if Team USA can start getting some stops, playing some offense. But Brazil, with great shooters like Vergara, Galvane inside on the post, it's going to be tough to defend.
Vergara. This time he's turned away. Rogers with a denial, but Brazil keeps possession. They go inside, and they'll draw another opportunity. So their first attempt wasn't successful, but they stayed with it, and now drawing a 6-on-5.
Two-meter defender with both arms straight in the air. Not sure where that call came from. Vergara again with the ball inside.
Vergara goes skip too much on it, off the cage and away, and Team USA regains control as we approach the 3:40 mark. Now on the way down, some physical contact, and that will lead to an exclusion on Stilett. Power play now to Team USA, trying to draw within one. Inside, and Tierney wasn't ready for it. Thought they had the communication. Minsterman looking inside. Tierney didn't put his hand up, went right over his head. The steal for Brazil.
Yeah, just a miscue. You can see Minsterman kind of giving Tierney the look like, hey, that was for you. We're running the play for you here. And again, Team USA, if they're not going to click on offense, only 3 goals for the kind of offensive power that's in the water for Team USA right now. Just not going to get it done.
Shot clock to 7 here for Brazil. They go inside. Another opportunity on the exclusion. This time it's Minsterman going off. Another power play for Brazil. They've done a nice job earning those extra man chances.
Yeah, guys like Galvane inside. They got some guys who can post up.
Vergara, big fakes, waving it all over the place. But he goes to his left, and that results in a score. So you set up Vergara. He keeps shooting. Everyone's waiting on him. He's unselfish. Dishes to his near side, and it results in another goal, 6-3.
Yeah, you see Tierney out there chasing. That leaves it for Zwicker, who goes cross cage, through the block, through the keeper. Team USA looking a little deflated right now. They make a push. They need some of these stops. Again, I said bad offense leads to you chasing on defense. But if you're not getting stops on defense, you're not going to be very motivated on offense, right? You constantly feel like you're chasing. So you've seen it 100 times, Greg. A big save, a big field block, a big steal. That's what fuels. So you got to see activity on both ends. And
still plenty of time here for Team USA. So Tadze looks inside. Zahn, the step out, but the save is there. Pereira, and he gives a big fist bump. Here's a guy who was pressed into action. To his credit, 1, he's made his fair share of stops. 2, he hasn't been tested all that much.
No, I don't think Team USA has done a good job putting the ball on him, like I've said before. But yeah, credit for Pereira, is ready to go and has something to prove.
Under 2 to play. 3rd quarter. Inside, the backhand ripped, bar down. Fishman. 7-3 Brazil with 1:50 to play in the 3rd.
Fishman, one-on-one with Minsterman. Shrugs him off, and then backhand, bar down.
And so Team USA had been chipping away here, and Brazil took that little run, and now they've answered to go back in front 7-3.
See if they can get something going here on offense. Garazan inside, posting up.
They go backdoor. So Tadze hangs on, spinning. He is stuffed right in close by Pereira. And it works the other way too, right? You start scoring, then your defense is excited, and it's a positive cycle on the Brazil side of things.
Absolutely.
Vergara now draws a crowd. Cross cage, post and in, a rope from Pessin. And Brazil now in front 8-3.
Look at this. You see 2 USA defenders going to Vergara. No reason for that. Parrish looking a little lost on defense there. Leaves Pessin wide open for a look at 4 meters. You'd be hard-pressed to miss that shot. Just poor transition defense there from Team USA, not picking up, not manning up, marking up, and that's what finds them with a 5-goal deficit here with 1:08 left in the third.
Able to bang it off the post there, some pinpoint accuracy as we approach the 1-minute mark left in the third. And you'd imagine Team USA had ideas on a comeback here in this third. They've only dug the hole a little bit deeper. Tierney. He'll swing it around. Save again, Pereira. And he has done the job, especially near side. He's stayed home, closed off that near side post more than once.
He's making the saves he needs to make. He's making the saves he needs to make there. It's a bad angle shot for Team USA, not a high percentage look.
.10 on the shot clock for Brazil, likely last possession here in the third. Timer to 5. Bizakre. He'll swing it. That finds the back of the net, but first a shot clock violation. So Team USA dodging a bullet there, and now they'll call for time with 12 seconds left in the third, trailing 8-3. So that last goal not counting for Brazil. With 12 seconds left now in the third. And this Brazilian team now full of confidence. And it's interesting as they have been able to do what they like to do on offense, and then on defense, they haven't had to be as physical. You saw a lot of the physicality early on, and it seems like just a bit that has faded a bit as they've been able to take advantage on offense and then on defense.
Yeah, it's almost not needed at that point, right? You know, everything's, what is the Mike Tyson quote? Everything's going fine until someone punches you in the face, right? And so they made their punches early. They got their physicality early, and it's obviously rattled Team USA. And now, without needing it, they found more open space. Their counterattack has opened up, and they found some wide open looks to put themselves in a big lead here. Although Team USA with a timeout, 12 seconds, plenty of time to attack and try to get one more here before the fourth quarter.
Yeah, see if they can chip away. Out of the timeout. Pressure here up high. Now 7 seconds left. Here's Rogers. 4 seconds left. Bad pass, takeaway. And that'll be all for the third quarter, where Brazil has made a statement in this gold medal match and has pushed ahead 8-3 over Team USA. Fourth quarter on the way in our title bout between Brazil and the United States. We are back after this. You're watching live from Clearwater in Florida on USA Water Polo TV.
This is St. Pete Clearwater, home to 35 miles of white sand bliss. But it's more than emerald surf and Gulf breezes. The beach is an attitude. It's the vibe of life, nature, art, music, or whatever brings you joy. Experience the American tropics on Florida's Gulf Coast in St. Pete Clearwater. Love the beach.
Fourth quarter underway in Clearwater. We're here at the Long Center on Florida's West Coast. John Abdu and Greg Meskel here with you for the Ioana Junior Pan American Championship. And it's the gold medal final between Team USA. Fourth quarter here. Looks like that opening sprint didn't work out. They're going to do a jump ball. Brazil ahead 8-3. And Brazil won that jump ball, but Team USA controlled it after it was tipped. So Vergara got there first, but then credit the U.S. for getting in front of that one. And now they will try and make up a 5-goal deficit with less than 8 minutes to play.
Yeah, quick exclusion call. Favorable for Team USA if they can convert here, because they can get a quick goal very early in the fourth quarter.
And they'll work it around. Power play opportunity. Save in close. And then looks to be ball under perhaps. Ball coming out. Seems as if maybe the thought is that Brazil controlled that rebound and then the U.S. forced a ball under, getting it right back. Lob try, and there's a score for Kenny. And Team USA needed that in a major way. They trail now 8-4.
Red card there for the Brazilian coach.
Well, that was his second infraction. He got the yellow after the goalie was rolled from the game in the first quarter. So there was going to be a little patience after that.
Yeah.
Coach Batista sent off.
It's always a tough pill to swallow as a coach.
It is, but it's often like getting a parking ticket. They're not taking that one back, so
No.
Get out the checkbook. Brazil attacking here. Shot clock to 3. Down to 1. And Emden with the stop right as the timer expires. And Team USA now on the move. And they'll have to work with a fair sense of urgency here. Looking inside, Zahn got a piece of it, tried to work towards the goal. It was tipped away. And Brazil controls.
Good opportunity for Team USA. Again, just lose another good opportunity. Good entry pass into Gareth Zahn. Tries to make a move. Ball gets knocked out of his hands. Instead of controlling it and kind of driving towards the cage. Again, just a rough offensive outing thus far for Team USA.
Four seconds left, the lob, and that's tipped out. Emden got a piece of it.
Talked about that before, right? End of the shot clock, you can get a tip out, a second possession. So, again, you shoot the ball high, hope you can get that tip out. So, smart shot there from Brazil. And one of those first things you learn as a water polo player, a very fundamental tactic to try to earn more possessions.
2 minutes deep this fourth quarter. Stillett looking inside. Brazil using a lot of clock here wisely with a 4-goal lead. They try and go inside. Missed opportunity there, and Tierney comes up with it. Going back inside, looking for Zahn. He's trying to wrestle for position. Has the ordinary, deals it out. Here's a look. Off the mark, wide of the cage on the attempt there from Minsterman. Long overpass. Quick shot, that's off the bar. And under 5 to go now. Fourth quarter action. Minsterman moving in, has Kenny with him. Draws the ordinary. Here's a chance for Minsterman. He misses the cage.
Again, just two possessions thrown, missing the cage, missing opportunities, not putting the ball away.
Stays an 8-4 lead for Brazil. Pessin, who scored a big goal earlier, he's returned. And Vergara, of course, we know what he's done this entire week. Pessin, a big fake, that's field blocked, but controlled by Brazil. Alessandria got all of that one, but it came right back. Team USA now putting Kenny into the offensive end, so a little 5-on-5 here for Brazil and Team USA on the Brazilian offensive end. Inside. Dealt back out. Shot clock to 5. Long cross pass. Here's a look for Pessin. Bar down, but not in. Emden gathers. And Team USA has got to go here, trailing 8-4, 3:41 to play in the fourth.
USA dodges a bullet, but if they don't get a goal in the next couple of possessions here, the clock is not working in their favor.
Inside. Zahn moving towards the goal. Penalty called. Garrett Zahn finally got an opportunity to gather that ball and surge towards the cage, and draws the penalty, and they'll set it up for Tierney.
Just a matter of time before he was going to get an opportunity like that in front of the cage.
Tierney stopped. Oh, what a day for Pereira. Pushed into this one after the starter was rolled in the first, and he has done the job.
Pereira, great day for him. Comes into the game now.
Timeout called by Brazil. And John, you said it very prophetically early on that, hey, it may turn out that this guy comes in and does a heck of a job and spurs this team on to a big day.
Yeah, at this age level, there's not going to be a huge difference between your starting goal and your backup goal.
Sure.
You know, depending on how obviously you pick the roster and how they develop here. But you know, these are two goalies, both around the age of 18, 19 years old, developing in their country and their pipeline. Who's to say the style of one goalie is better or worse than the other in this situation? But Team USA, again, not to keep harping on them or on this, but what they're doing and how they're attacking Pereira hasn't been very good. And even on the penalty shot, again, great save, Pereira, not taking anything away from him, but they shot the ball right into his chest, not into a corner, not anywhere into it. So Team USA has got to take away from this how they're attacking on offense, what they're doing, you know, how they're putting the ball on the goal. It's just not acceptable, really, if you're going to expect to win this game.
And with 3:30 left, that was a golden opportunity there on the penalty. That makes it an 8-5 game, a bit more manageable. Now Brazil has the ball, less than 3:30 to play. Time quickly will become a factor here. And now they're spreading things out in no hurry with this 4-goal advantage.
And wisely so. They actually did a great job of milking the clock, but no real need for the contra foul at 2 meters. You're working way too hard when you have a 4-goal lead with 3 minutes left. Just milk the clock, let the ball come in, maybe get a foul, maybe get a shot off. But
and now an exclusion, and then Team USA calls for time with 3:01 to play. So now you're looking at a 6-on-5 that has got to result in a goal if you're the United States, and then
absolutely
even with that, you're trying to make some magic happen.
Well, you're chasing the ball at that point. You get a good look at the huddle here with Coach Calder, Coach Linton. Brazil assistant coach here taking over after the red card for the head coach. No, you got to score. You got to score on this possession, and you can almost sense the frustration in my voice, Greg. Right, even for
Sure.
both teams, because as a coach, right, you're watching this and you're saying both sides, young teams making some mistakes that are showing their age. Hey, if you're Brazil, why the contra foul? Why the exclusion? You have the lead. Take it easy. Milk the clock, get a foul at 5 meters, maybe get a direct shot, either going to result in a goal or a tip out, added some possessions. Instead, you see them still fighting and wrestling at 2 meters, unnecessary. And the frustration with Team USA, inability to execute on offense to make this a closer game.
And that is often why this is a youth junior type event. You have people that are still learning how to play the game at a very high level, so you're going to see some things that we'll have to work on.
And you see these things at the senior level too, right?
Sure.
You just hope that these fundamental mistakes are learned early on. You see it, ball moving all around for Team USA and not
Power
getting
play
the
is
look.
over, and then a near steal, and it is a takeaway.
Just a poor execution off a timeout. And you can see that there was no rhythm to the 6-on-5, no tempo, no dry pass, and no intention. Really, they let 35 seconds go now pass since the timeout started. In that situation, can you try to attack in the first 10?
Sure.
And save some more time.
Yeah, between the penalty shot try and then a 6-on-5, you're talking about a game that could be 8-6 right now with about 2.5 to play, and then it's a much different story.
Yeah, then you're just possessions away, right? You're a possession or two away from tying the game.
Now we're looking at a contest that is setting up for Brazil to win a gold medal. And a stoppage here, they'll pull the ball out. Officials give the ball back to Brazil with under 2 to play, and they're on the move. Point blank range, off the bar. And Team USA will have it back with 1:42, but too little, too late here. And credit the job Brazil has done in this second half. We're talking about a game that was 1-1 after 1, 2-2 after 2. And they took control, a 6-goal third quarter. That has held up. That is it.
Yep.
They haven't had to score a goal here in this fourth quarter. The entry in and an exclusion. So Zahn continues to work hard in there. He'll draw the exclusion, sending off Pyers. Kenny able to hit. Has another. One of the lone bright spots here on offense for Team USA, and this one making it 8-5. But again, with just 1:18 remaining, Brazil in comfortable position here for the gold.
Yeah, but watch how they attack here, Greg. They draw the exclusion, bring the ball out, and immediately attack in. Mo Kenny takes no time. A couple fakes, puts it away. Now imagine if you attack every 6-on-5 like that, with confidence, attacking quickly, taking a high percentage look. But instead, Team USA took 4 quarters in this game on every 6-on-5 opportunity to try to execute something that they couldn't pull together. Right? A lot of passes, a lot of patience. But again, the best, highest percentage opportunity in 6-on-5 is to attack right away with some confidence.
Well, you understand on that last goal, right? The circumstances changed. Now you're down 4.
Right.
Hey, we got to go. Nothing to lose. Going to attack quick and put it up. You stop overthinking it and just go.
Right.
Just about to the 1-minute mark here. Shot clock to 10. Shot clock to 1. Brazil fires bar out with less than 50 seconds to play. Police has it stolen. Brazil controls. And they will try and salt this clock away here with under 30 seconds to go in this gold medal match. Don't forget, stay tuned after this. Medal presentations for both the men's and women's competition coming up right here live on USA Water Polo TV. Vergara playing keep away as time winds down on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Emden knocks it down. He'll push it ahead as the shot clock is off. One final steal for Pessin and Brazil, and let the celebration begin. Gold for Brazil here in Clearwater. Everybody into the pool. And now this is just ridiculous as they try and jump off of the goals here on the one end, and hopefully that equipment hasn't been broken. In any event, Brazil wins this one, and they'll celebrate gold here in Clearwater. Team USA the silver, and Canada the bronze. And a celebration in the water here, and a tough finish, John, for the USA group in this tourney. Had that 10-10 draw against Brazil early in the week, then came back with that strong victory over Canada yesterday, trying to build off of that in this one, and didn't have the offense early on. And then you look to that third quarter.
Yeah, bad third quarter.
A 6-goal third quarter really seals the deal. And then in the fourth, on the comeback trail, just struggled to execute there on offense. Their defense held. Brazil not adding a single goal in that fourth quarter, but unable to make up the gap.
Yeah, just again, you know, it's not that complicated. You need to score goals to win this game, and Team USA unable to do that here in the third quarter and in the second half of this game, and you know it's gonna result in a loss. And you know, hopefully lessons learned for both teams, as again, multiple goals in a competitive tournament like this, and where they're headed in terms of qualifying for World Championships next summer and developing athletes for the future.
Medal ceremonies upcoming. John, before we sign off here, have to just kind of recap the week that was here in Clearwater. And
yeah,
you know, we talked about the goal getting turned over because that's part of the legacy of this event. These goals, these balls, this is all staying here with this facility to help foster water polo growth here in the Clearwater, St. Pete, Tampa area. Just your takeaways on this event and what's been done here.
Yeah, no, it's been a really positive event all week long in terms of growing the sport. The goals that you see in the water, everything's staying here to help grow and develop the sport. Hopefully the Brazilian celebration did not break any of the equipment that was donated here. But you know, the goal of running this event in Clearwater, Florida this week was not only to run a great event, but also to help grow the sport in the area, and for all of you, not just for the United States, but for all Caribbean, South American countries that should have easy access to the west coast of Florida.
So that'll wrap things up for us here. Don't forget, stay tuned, medal ceremonies to come, but in the medal standings, it's Brazil gold, USA with the silver, and Canada takes the bronze. Women's celebration coming up as well. Canada gold, Brazil silver, USA bronze in the women's standings. For John Abdu, Brenda V, our entire crew, thanks so much for joining us. Greg Meskel signing off from Clearwater. Stay tuned, medal ceremonies on the way.